we can, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. This will give us a crit though for sure. However, hey, how's it going? We hadn't played Peglin in a little bit because we were waiting for the mods to get updated, but new relics were added instead. And here are the 3 new relics. I'm going to walk through them and we're just going to have a little fun with them. The Basalt Totem. If you are at full health, post-battle healing instead allows you to increase your max HP by 4, which is really, really cool. This next one gets a little bit wild. Be ready for it. The Dungeon Die, aka D20. That's a common Dungeons & Dragons dice. I love the reference. When your deck is shuffled, each orb's damage and crit are randomly rolled between stat -3 and stat +3. And the final one, the Perfect Forger. I don't know why I wanted to say it weird. Whenever an orb is added to your deck, upgrade it and lose 4 HP. That's really, really cool. I'm really interested to see how these go in action. So let's get it rolling and see what today's run has in store for us. I'm really interested in this because as you can see right now, crits aren't worth as much. So it actually, I was about to say, I don't know if it rolls it at the beginning as well, but evidently it does. And that's something really, really interesting to say the least. I'm not like not fond of it. But as you can see, some of these weapons, some of these stones and whatnot have more damage than others, and some of them have less damage. It's actually really, really weird because, look, this stone is basically like a crit stone. You know, it doesn't do any damage unless I crit. So, you know, there's some really interesting things going on here, which is totally fine by me. I like interesting. So, whatever I can do, whatever I can get, I am totally happy for. Anyways, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys aren't, hopefully it turns around for you. Here's our increased health by 4. I could do that, or I could upgrade a stone. I think I'm gonna do that anyways. I like upgrading my health, and I think I'm gonna go for different stones. I mean, if I can get a lot of health, sheesh, maybe I'll just go for something. Maybe I'll go for something wacky and wild, and maybe I'll do like a self-damage sort of rock and roll sort of build. Let's go and get some big damage in there because that's a lot of damage from that. And this, well, oh yeah, we did a little bit of damage. That was like the potato stone of the century. It's all good. And bada bing, bada boom, we're still doing some damage. This one has positive all damage. That's really cool. Honestly, Dungeon Die is like the true epitome of random. It really can make or break an orb. I kind of want to do the Matrovshka. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm gonna go and pick it up. Heal 20%, 4 HP. No, I'm good. I don't want to heal 20%. It's a little sad. It's a little sad that that's what I have. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have. Oh, I made mistakes, guys. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We're gonna go left here because, well, if I can, I'm gonna try to get some coins as I go left. The reason why is because even if I mess up, I at least have the option of going and getting some extra stuff. Healing would be really awesome because then I can also get health via the Basalt Totem. Because if I can heal, you know, then not take damage, pretty pog. But I want the damage instead. So, in the near future, one of the things I do have planned, guys, is I do have planned to, you know, I don't have enough money. I think I'm gonna go left. I think I'm gonna go left and try to grab, oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go left and try to grab these 2 items instead. Because even if I got this, I mean, that would be good, and then I would come down and grab that. But doing this, I still get 2 items, whereas this way I won't even grab 1. So if I can, left it is. If not, well, then right it is anyways, and life is strange and I cry anyways. Alrighty, nothing that I really want here. But anyways, yeah, so what I was going to say is in the near future, guys, I do have a plan. If you guys are interested, I'm going to make videos talking about how to beat the different levels of Crucible. Now, I know it's not exactly that difficult. It's not exactly too hard, but I do feel as though it might help people. There might be some people that find it beneficial, and so that being said, if you guys have oh wow, that's really good damage. So if you guys have tips, tricks, or things you want to talk about in Crucible, things that you think I should know or that we should know as a community as a whole, please leave a comment, let me know. I would love to hear what you guys do to succeed in Crucible, because obviously it's a whole community effort. All of us together. All right, that was good. One thing I really like about our whole setup right now is whenever we go in, we can, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Glorious, glorious. What's our damage like? Okay, our damage ain't too crazy, but we got the bomb. Let's go. That was magnificent. Okay. Don't really need to worry too much. I will upgrade this guy because I want to. And let's keep going. Question marks for days is what I would like to do. All right, stranger mirror. Oh, I think we're gonna remove all of our orbs. Yeah, remove all orbs. Yeah, I'm doing that. Orbris. That one should be leveled up too, right? Let's see if it did. It did level up. That's amazing. Actually, that's actually amazing. We only have 40 coins. So ideally, if I can, well, I would definitely whiff that. We're gonna go down to the far left then. Ground guard is a no-brainer. We don't have enough coins for the shop, so we're not going to go to the shop. We're going to go left here. We don't even have things that we want to get rid of either, so it's not like that really matters too much. This is really interesting because if we get a good roll on this, we get like really good damage all the time. But if we get a really bad roll, we're going to get really bad damage like all the time. That's something I didn't really think about. That's actually wild. Now I'm playing the true gamblers build. The true gamble. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that works out for me. Okay, still a good roll. I say good. I mean, it's baseline and positive. So, yeah, I would consider that good. Oh, I didn't really want that, but that's okay. We still one-shot him, so money is money and everything is fine. I wouldn't mind healing. But I'm going to upgrade my orb. I'll heal too, sure. That's fine. I'll heal too just because we're going here to the left and this could be a little spicy. Something we can do easily is if we had bad rolls, which we don't really have bad rolls right now. We actually have a really good roll. What we could do is we could potentially just completely skip orbs and completely skip this orb and have it re-roll. So basically a free chance to get good. Period. Get good. All right. Well, that's good so far. Let's see. More max health. I mean, I am not opposed to that. Yeah, let's go for more max health. Ooh. I like how this one is split now. If you see, it says perfected reacting deals plus 15 damage. It's not only red bombs or normal bombs. It's both. So that's really, really cool. I'm gonna get the wall chicken. And I'm just trying to get some coins here along the way. If I can, I'm gonna just sneak it right here in the middle. I was unable to do that. That's okay. Oh, we got a free item. That is phenomenal. Now, this could be really good because I could skip. One thing that's worrisome about skipping though is I lose health every time I skip the orb. So kind of a little bit worrisome. If I can get some healing off this final boss or somewhere along the ways, that's gonna be amazing. Molten gold is always a good option. We'll go for the bad cheese though, because I'm not really in need of money. I maxed out on all my orbs, aka the only orb I have, and because of that, I'm not really in dire need of money or anything like that. So if you notice, our rolls are actually bad this time around. So I could have re-rolled and just skipped, taking a little bit of damage and skipped it all, but instead I'm gonna try to just weather through it, and if I'm lucky, detonate one of these bombs. Okay, they all took damage. I didn't take any damage, and there's a good roll. This is a really good roll. I still want the bombs up because the bombs are gonna do more than this guy would. That's a massive amount of damage, and honestly, we're gonna get a massive amount of damage again, just easy peasy. There we go. We don't even need to heal. We are over max health, so not anything to worry about. That was a decent chunk of change. Let's go right in there. Wow, we are just going into the fire. Easy peasy status. Okay, we lost enough HP. We're good. Let's go on. Oh, another good roll. Phenomenal. I totally forgot to do something, guys. So as I play, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. If you guys can hear, there's a fan going in the background, and the reason why is actually because I recently got an air purifier, and this air purifier actually has really helped me. So beyond what anyone has to say, I will tell you guys, the air purifier has really helped me out specifically. And the reason why I say that is because I think it's valuable to note that. And basically what's happened is I set it up yesterday. I got it yesterday, literally got it yesterday. And getting it yesterday, I've been able to, when I woke up to this morning with it, I didn't have any gunk in my throat or my eyes, like no allergy related things. It was really, really good. And like I said, no cough, nothing like that. It was like I was fixed. It's like I had a problem and I was finally fixed, and it was amazing. I was going to increase my max health because we can. All right, I wouldn't mind getting the Maturopshka, especially because of what we have. Now, that being said, it's also really dangerous because if we're reducing our damage, and we can reduce our damage even more because of the dungeon die, we could potentially have 0 damage on items, or even worse than 0, right? And have it at maybe negative. Honestly, I don't think that's possible. We're gonna try it out anyways, though. Test it out. If you guys haven't had any water today, I highly recommend it. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, I highly recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel so you can get more content just like this. Here's the Maturopshka in action. Obviously, we are negative, but with an orb like this, honestly, it's really, really good. And there's so many positives to it that I can't help but think it's still the right decision. And that was really phenomenal. Unfortunately, not exactly what we're going for. One thing that really sucks is these archers. I mean, I'm still going to complain about them having a free turn, because they get to attack and move every turn. And I know there was an argument saying that that's not actually like, you know, they don't have a free turn per se, but they do. They do. Technically, their turn would be either move or free action. I mean, or attack. But left is going to be fire, because we're gonna get a lot of money. We're gonna get a lot of money from the fights, and then we're gonna get a shop after all that money. So it's gonna be really, really good. We're currently not a Crucible or anything like that, so you guys don't have to worry too much. We're not going too crazy. Obviously, we're negative on this again, but we have enough damage that we're gonna probably just clear through this no problem. So I'm not gonna worry too hard about getting this fixed right now and getting my damage back. If I get another bad roll, though, I very well might just skip and take the damage. But that's a good roll. And I am all about those good rolls, guys. Speaking of which, let me tell you a little bit about my Dungeons & Dragons the other day. So the other day I was playing D&D with my friends, and we were in a very tight spot. When I say very tight spot, we walked upon, I say we walked. We raided a bandit camp, and our plan went horribly awry. Went horribly wrong. And so the 4 of us players were in the middle of this bandit camp, and we ended up knocking down half of the team, and we were about to get captured by the bandits, like literally captured and taken away, when my character decided to continue to attempt to intimidate the enemy. And through my intimidations, I was able to scare away a majority of the bandit group, save the party, but inevitably one of our members did die in that encounter. Oh man, it was a sob story. And I mean, there's nothing we could do about it. We tried our absolute darnest to save everybody, and I even made an argument to the DM that my intimidation check should have scared the leader away, to not do that, to not kill the person on our team. But he said, like, well, since I didn't actually fear her, I didn't actually like scare her, he ruled that basically that she wouldn't be feared, so she was either going to, you know, do one of the 2 actions that she was initially going to do. So unfortunately, that's what happened. But we did win the encounter. The rest of us survived, which is really phenomenal. Really unfortunate, though, all around. A little bit unfortunate at the end of the day. Okay, that was a pretty decent roll. We had good crits. Let's see what we get here. Oh, this is one of the example of a bad roll, right? Because if we don't get a crit, we don't do damage. I'll be honest, I'm actually just gonna skip it. I'll take the damage and hope that I get a better roll this time. That's a phenomenal roll. Base damage is totally fine. Base damage is actually really good damage, so that's totally fine. We needed to clear that out so we could actually get that. We're getting so much damage here, but it's all right. We can heal after this battle. We have a ton of coins. Not only will we be able to heal, but we'll be able to just do everything. We'll be completely fine. No qualms or quarrels. And there's a crit. This guy's gone. Gone. And so is this guy. If I was lucky, I would have had tons more money, but that's totally fine. There's a good heal. There's a duplication potion. I like the duplication potion quite a bit. Prime Rod of Frost is actually probably going to be our best bet here. And here's why. Crits and duplications, having more of them, really awesome. Really awesome. But we don't have anything that moves or refreshes, so we have to go for them anyways. And crits, yeah, we can get crits more often, but we're doing enough damage after like the second or third throw anyways. So Prime Rod of Frost is actually going to be way more beneficial, especially on a stage like this. And if the boss is the, which I could have looked, which I will look right now. If it's this boss, basically every other turn, their minions are going to body block us dealing damage to the boss. And subsequently, we're just going to have to be really careful with that. Now, as you can see, decent rolls again. Not positive or negative on our base damage, but positive on our crit damage. So if we can get crits, we're gonna do some mad damage here. And this is really nice because see, we will knock out his shield. So let's see this. And since his shield was the only thing left, he took the brunt of the damage, and that's fantastic. His shield is gone, beautiful. And let's see if we can get the two last enemies here. Absolutely, we can. Gonna heal up again because I definitely need it. We only need 200 coins to get all 4 of the relics. Unfortunately, these are not exactly the relics I was hoping for. That's all good though. Gardener's Glove, I will absolutely take. Ask me anything. I want to deal the most damage to all the enemies. Super Boots, healing is going to be so beneficial, especially because hopefully we can have a lot of things to hit at the end. And Unicorn Horn, it's okay. That's all I gotta say about that. It's okay. We could totally go for a Docked Orb, and actually I will take it. A Docked Orb will be really nice, especially because it's automatically leveled up. What's it called? That item, Perfect Forger, is so good for that specific reason. That being said, I don't need to use it every single time. I can use it on occasion in comparison and hope for the best. I was hoping to get that crit there. It did not pan out, which is okay. We can get this crit though. There's no way we don't get this crit. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a way we don't get that crit. I just whiffed the shot. I timed it wrong. Sorry about that. Might be, mate. Let's see. We can definitely hit that. There we go. The crits are really nice. Obviously, we're a little bit low on damage, but it's not like that big of a deal. So we'll just do this little number and dance. A bomb is nice to deal some damage to everyone. If we can, I think I'm gonna go left here and try to get this bomb as well. We'll try to like point it backwards a little bit in hopes that I can get one of those crits. No dice on the crit. That's okay though. We have another bomb to get right here. And I mean, even if we don't get anything specific, we can kind of just pop it in here and get a little bit of health. So, oh, we got the crit though. Oh no, that's all right. It's pretty irrelevant either way. I'll just go and heal, and I'll go and upgrade it just so we have that extra chance of getting stuff. Now we're gonna go down the middle here. If we can, we'll get enough to get another shop, and then we can go to the shops. If we can't, however, then we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go left and get the chest. Okay, we're definitely gonna skip that because that was a bad roll. And this is free health, so let's go ahead and grab as much health as we can. Crit or not, it's gonna give us a lot. And what's nice is none of these guys are ranged, so it doesn't really matter too much. We should be able to just be fine, get a bunch of health. That's max HP, beautiful. And now we're gonna reload, so they won't even take any damage. And another bad roll, to be honest. I could skip it, but it's okay though. We're gonna take the damage anyways. We would have taken damage one way or another, so no reason to skip. Just reason to do this and keep on going. Slightly bad rolls on it. Not that big of a deal. Not the end of the world. Anyways, if you guys are wondering why I didn't make a video yesterday, which would have been Sunday for you all, honestly, I was in a weird funk. You know, I was in a weird funk, and that being said, you know, I wanted a day to rest up, recuperate, and that's exactly what I got. And it was actually really nice. I didn't really do anything, to be honest. I kind of just sat around, bummed around a bunch, and had a good time. And that's really it. That's actually not bad. That actually negates the damage and more that I would have got. So that's really good. Okay, 4 items here, and we're questioning what is the best item. The best item is probably the special button or enhanced gunpowder. Now here's the reason why these 2 items are probably the best over an apple a day or bomb baton. Special button is an extra crit on the board, and crits almost always, like obviously with the dungeon die, is not going to be guaranteed, but almost always is going to give us more damage. Now enhanced gunpowder, especially on stages with bombs, we're going to get that extra splash, and that's going to give us a lot of extra damage. And on certain stages, we do stand the chance of getting an extra relic even. So some ways this is really good, but not all stages have bombs. So we go for the more guaranteed thing, which I think is going to be the special button. And we're going to keep going. We don't need the extra health because obviously we're already over our max on extra health. We'll go and skip that because no reason to take it. And look, see, this is a prime example of why it's not, the crit's not always the best. This is the even damage, so crit or not, we're gonna have the same damage. That being said though, it's really nice to have all that extra damage from the Prime Rod of Frost. It's basically like an extra orb being thrown. It's really, really awesome. So that is super phenomenal. That's something I gotta think about down the road. So, gonna have to keep my mind open to that idea. Let's see how much extra health we can snag. Not as much as I would have liked, but we did grab a bunch of extra coins. We are gonna have to fight these guys. We don't want the stones. In almost every case, we don't want the stones. Let's be completely honest here. No, yes. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I was gonna scream, no, not why, no crit, why? But then we got a crit and it is all fine. So it all panned out at the end of the day. We have 100 coins already. That is phenomenal. So we don't really need to worry about getting a crit here because we already did enough damage without anything to annihilate everything. So we're totally fine there. And it doesn't really matter where I toss this because I was getting health anyways. I was getting coins anyways. I wasn't going to lose any health. This is a good example of when I could skip, but I think I'll be all right. So I'm just gonna go and toss it out, try to let it do its thing, and hope that we can really benefit from it. Let's go here. There's a refresh and a crit. Magnificent. There's another crit. Easy peasy, guys. We're gonna have to toss it way over here at some point so we can get the refreshes. Exactly what I'll do right there. We're still doing lots of damage, which is the really nice thing about all this. And we're gonna get some damage into those guys at the back. Okay, so this is where things are really interesting because I could use this orb and I could get healing, or I could skip it. And what's funny is if I skip it, I would normally say that I would end up not taking damage, but skipping it would actually trigger the oh wait, do I not have it? I don't have it. Okay, so I will not take damage most likely, I believe. Let's find out. Let's test it. There you bust. Yeah, I didn't take any damage. And this is a great example of when not to use this orb. Actually, I want to skip it again. I'll use this orb and then I'm going to skip. And it'll make sense because I'm not going to do very much damage right now. But if I skip, then what ends up happening is I have the chance of dealing good damage. This is decent damage. It's not good damage per se. It's not bad damage per se. It's just not good. It's normal damage, nominal damage. There's the refresh we were looking for. And I mean, we're doing well. You know, at the end of the day, we're doing well. If I can, I do want to heal though, and I want to heal up all my health. And it didn't quite happen, but we did get a full heal from the end of the fight, so we were able to increase our max HP by 4, which is always what we're looking for. Now, I think a consuming chalice at this point is going to be really good. That just bumps up our crit damage by 4. That being said, we have so much damage, we could just easily grab the Molten Mantle. Easy peasy, grab it, we win the game. But I do like the idea of getting more relics and stuff. We have enough money though, so we'll grab the Molten Mantle. We'll guarantee ourselves a win, a dub, and go from there. I say it's guaranteed. It's not actually guaranteed. There's actually a decent chance. We do stand a decent chance of not actually winning, which is the funniest part about all of this. That being said though, our chances of winning dramatically go up because as you can see, we just did mad damage. So it does dramatically go up. That being said, we're getting as much coins as we could if we could get them. But we're getting as much health as we could. So I will try to go right here so I get a crit and deal mad damage. There we go. And increase our max HP by 4 again. We will go left here because we are slowly dwindling down our coins. Oops. And there's no way to get more coins now. So unfortunately, we do have to kind of oh, this is a hard one. This is a really hard one actually, because if we don't get a crit, what's going to happen is we're going to lose out on a lot of damage here. I'm trying to find that right angle, guys. I don't know if there's a way to do it. Let's just give it a shot and see. Not quite. This will work out though. Okay, not as much as I hoped it would. That's fine. And those refreshes are not necessarily in great spots. So here's a little crit action. We're probably gonna take a good whale here. There you go. And gone. Alrighty. Overwhammer is really cool. We don't even need the Overwhammer at this point, to be completely honest. I think the Peglin's Pendant is going to give us way more damage. Because if you notice, it says collected gold contributes to damage. So anything that's on the board is actually going to contribute to our damage, which is really, really phenomenal. And we can still get that other item there. Wall bounce to contribute to damage? Absolutely. If you notice, the stuff for the sling, it just increases your stone damage, which isn't really all that great. Ambiguous amulet, here we come. So to the right we go. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we get to the right again and get even more stuff. AKA another relic. Alrighty, crits are gonna be our friend right now. And that's a lot of extra damage if you notice from all the coins. He is gone. Toast. Bye-bye. Okay, I could do that, but I'm not going to. This is a good item. That's not bad, especially because we have 2. This is cool, and that's like cool too, but I think we go for the salt shaker. I don't think we're gonna have any qualms or quarrels. I didn't think about where I was going, so there's kind of a random pick there. Really quickly, before I go on any further, actually, I'm gonna go down the far right side. We can get at least bare minimum 1 more relic, and then keep going. So we'll do that. I think that'll be fun. This is a little bit unfortunate. There we go. Not too bad. Go left here. Perfect. Beautiful. Do a little bit of action. Nice. Okay. We can get the bombs and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alrighty. Hard right all the way down. And hopefully we'll be fine. What's in the box? That's a no-go for me. But ambidextrary kind of works. I'll take the ambidextrary. And to the right we go again. Now, all the question marks, we do have new things to deal with. So, interesting to say, Peglin-sized tear. I like that. Okay, that's really unfortunate. It's really good, so I'll just leave it and hope that I can get crits, but no dice on that crit there. This will give us a crit though for sure. However, it fell into a bad spot. We still were fine though. Overwhammer doesn't sound bad. Philosopher's Stone is probably the best thing we can get though, because obviously Molten Mantle with Peglin's Pendant makes things really, really good. And especially for like almost any final boss, the Prime Rod of Frost is all we need. So Overwhammer is kind of getting outshined at this point, because actually the Prime Rod of Frost is even better than the Overwhammer. And here's the reason why. Prime Rod of Frost does piercing damage, whereas Overwhammer does overflow. So overflow, you actually have to have more damage, whereas piercing, you don't have to have as much. So refill the Philosopher Stone, here we come. Straight down the hole we go. I could have probably healed a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. We get more damage off crits, so we'll hope and pray that we got a crit here somewhere. You always hope that you get it early, because early will mean way more damage. But that's okay. What's nice is we do have this item that gives us so much damage, so not a big deal. And easy peasy, just like that, we made it through. Let's see if we can get some extra health along the way. Yes, we did. That's a full heal, if I'm not mistaken. That's a full heal. That's a full heal there. Oh, that was good. That was really, really good. Oh, I wish it went after him. I should have probably targeted him, but I know that that would have ended up killing him. So that's a really weird one, you know? It's a really weird one. Let's go to the right here. And beautiful, just like that. Gonzo. Down we go. We're 2 HP away from being full healed. And we can totally get at least 2 relics here. I'm thinking Refill Buster. And this one's completely useless. We won't get any money off that. And it's also not worth it this late in the game. And this one's not worth it either, because we're kind of going for crit damage and we're not really reloading that much. So we'll go for the health, an apple a day. And just like that, we have 161 HP. All right. Phenomenal times. I want to get that crit if I can, because we have to get the crit to deal damage. So kind of worth. That being said, I think it's actually worth skipping and skipping again. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit more agreeable. And we will go after the Critterooski. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Okay, let's get some health if we can. Heal up along the way. Beautiful. That's like a full heal. And if we happen to need it, we absolutely can get it. That's cool. Oh, we're doing absolutely garbanzo beans damage. So we're just gonna go and skip so we can actually hopefully get a little bit of damage here. Honestly, skip again. Yeah, it might sound silly, but I'd rather skip a bunch and hope that I can get something better, something a little more agreeable here. There's a crit. I'll make sure, I'll guarantee I get that crit. This is a scary fight because of what we have. Becomes very, very scary. There's a crit. I'm gonna bounce it up to the left here. So we have one orb that actually does something decent. Okay, nothing happened here. Let's go deep here. See if we can maybe get that crit. Maybe get that crit. No, okay. That's fine. He's doing a lot of damage, but so are we. Kind of. Kind of. There we go. He's dead and gone. We've taken out the scene. That was a success, even though it's very scary. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and adios.